Hello, this is Stephen Neshiba again, and I'm here for part 2 of the Arrhenius Analysis Prelab for your second lab of the semester. So the last time what we did was we did an Arrhenius analysis on this temperature-dependent data, that is, for different temperatures. We looked at the rate constant, and from all that we got an energy of activation and this prefactor A. So this time what we'd like to do is, given that we know what the energy of activation is, what's the uncertainty in that energy of activation? Those lines are not perfect straight lines. There's a little bit of wiggle room in them, and we'd like to know how that translates into an uncertainty in the energy of activation. Now the formula for that looks a whole lot like the formula for the energy of activation itself. What we'll do is we'll get the uncertainty in the slope of that line multiplied by our gas constant, take the absolute value, and that's the number that we want. So I'm going to go back to Excel. Now I've added a few entries here, just a comment here for the LINEST results. Line estimation, LINEST, is the built-in Excel function for doing the uncertainties that we're looking for, and I've also added a little box here for putting our result. So LINEST result, here's how we invoke LINEST. It's a bit tricky. So what you need to do is first highlight 4 boxes, just like that. I held down my left button and moved my cursor. And now in this formula box here, what we need to do is we're going to say equals LINEST. That's the LINEST function. Now the arguments of the LINEST function, you can kind of see the first argument is the y values, so that's the log k, so I'm just going to highlight all 4 of those. Now I can put a comma in because the second one is the known x's, so I'm going to highlight all those and a comma. Third one, we don't have any extra constants to add, so just put another comma. And the fourth argument here is we type in the number, the word true. Okay, so I'm going to close my parentheses. One more bit on this is that in order to get Excel to fill in 4 boxes at the same time, what I need to do is on a Mac, I'm going to hold down the command, which is that cloverleaf command button, and press return, and there it goes. Now if you're on a PC, then just now what I just did, you hold down Control Shift and enter instead of the command enter or return. So these 4 numbers, you'll recognize this one. That's the slope and that's the intercept that we got previously. This is the number that we're interested in. That is the uncertainty in the slope. That is delta m. So that's pretty straightforward now. What I need to do up here, if you want to give it a try, we want to take the absolute value of delta m times the gas constant. Okay, here's my approach to it. I will say that's equal to the absolute value, ABS, open parentheses, of that slope, the uncertainty in the slope, delta m, times our same gas constant that we used before, 8.314 e minus 3, and hopefully that will work. So here we go. The uncertainty is, it's about 6. So what we would say here then is the energy of activation is about 95 kilojoules per mole plus or minus 6. 95 plus or minus 6.